Respected dignitaries on dais, officials and stakeholders from central government, state government, represented from industry and distinguished delegates. It is a privilege to address this august gathering today here in Bhubaneswar. And before I commence my keynote, I would like to thank the city per se for giving us a little better air to breathe and a look at blue skies. We are coming from Delhi, most of us, and it's a real bad scene, so yahan aake one feels really rejuvenated. Thank you. So my sincere appreciation to Department of Electronics and Information Technology, Government of Odisha, and Odisha Computer Application Center for hosting this event in collaboration with GovConnect and Dialogue Media. Ladies and gentlemen, the theme of this year's conclave, Innovation, Intelligence, Impact, captures the very essence of India's digital journey. It reflects our collective ambition to harness emerging technologies, not merely for efficiency, but for empowerment. Not just for modernization, but for meaningful transformation that reaches every citizen of the country. Over the past decade, under the vision of Digital India, the country has made tremendous strides in governance transformation. We have certain very impactful platforms like Aadhaar, DigiLocker, UMANG, UPI stack, which have fundamentally redefined how citizens interact with the government. These are not just technology products, they are instruments of inclusion, transparency, and trust. As we now look towards Viksit Bharat 2047, digital transformation is no longer confined to service delivery. It is foundation upon which we must build resilient, intelligent, and responsive systems which are capable of addressing complex challenges which we are facing and which we are going to face even more now, that is climate change, disaster risk, and sustainability issues. Innovation has been cornerstone of India's transformation since times immemorial. From creation of UPI and Aadhaar-enabled services to emergence of GovTech platforms, we have demonstrated that homegrown solutions and innovations can solve global challenges. The adoption of UPI stack in multiple countries is an example here, which I would like to highlight. But as technology evolves rapidly through AI, quantum, robotics, IoT, the real innovation now lies in integrating these tools with governance frameworks to ensure three aspects, that is inclusivity, efficiency, and accountability. In my domain, disaster management, innovation is redefining preparedness and response. The use of real-time data systems, satellite imagery, predictive analytics, AI-driven early warning systems, geo-targeted alerting has made it possible to anticipate, mitigate disasters, and do loss of life reduction. From a decade back cyclone in this part of the country where we lost somewhere around 12,000 people, we have come down to a figure of almost zero or single digit fatality, which itself is a very proud figure to quote. The second pillar, intelligence, is about converting data into foresight or insight, about moving from the reactive model of governance to proactive governance. Today, data intelligence is transforming the way we manage urban systems, water resources, emergency response, etc. AI, machine learning, analytics are being deployed in at least my domain to forecast events like floods, landslides, cyclones with increased precision and reduced loss of life. The integration of digital twins and real-time dashboard allows ground-level administrators to simulate scenarios, look at their vulnerabilities, coordinate response actions in real time. From predictive weather models to flood forecasting systems, India is on a path to build a multi-layered digital intelligence network that strengthens resilience of both people and infrastructure. However, intelligence is not just about algorithms and sensors, it is about institutional capacity and interagency coordination. For example, the National Disaster Management Plan 2019 emphasizes importance of data convergence and unified command structures, and our ongoing initiatives like AI-driven National Disaster Database Framework and integrated command control centers at the national level or in the smart cities, they are operationalizing this vision. Odisha's experience from its state emergency operation center to its flood forecasting systems, etc., they stand as shining example of how intelligence-led governance can minimize losses and save lives. I'll be honest if I let you know that a lot of time when states reach out to us to ask which state to go in, where to look for how development and technology is being integrated into disaster management, 90% of the time we route them to Odisha, that go have a look what they are doing about it. Ultimately, technology's success is measured not by sophistication but by its impact on citizens. In the context of disaster management and digital governance, impact means ensuring timely alerts, resilient infrastructure, transparent relief, and empowered communities. It means bridging the last mile where technology meets the human need. Recent innovations from NDMA, such as 𝐃𝐢𝐠𝐢𝐭𝐚𝐥 platform or the ongoing cell broadcast alerting system, which we used in the recent cyclone, which almost touched Odisha, exemplify this. By delivering instant warning to millions of mobile users in vulnerable areas, we as a country are setting new benchmarks for world to look at, and all this is through a technology-enabled public safety. One figure I would like to quote, this year only, from 1st January to today, we have sent around 7,304 crore messages pan-India, which is a very big figure. Similarly, another issue which I thought, true impact demands inclusivity. As we digitize governance, we must ensure that rural population, remote communities, vulnerable section of societies, marginal farmers, they are not left behind. Digital literacy, connectivity, and localized innovation must go hand in hand with the national platforms. Technology must empower communities, enable them to become volunteers, first responders, and co-creators in resilience, and not just passive recipients of aid. As we move forward, three imperatives must guide our digital transformation journey. Integration, that is building unified data and technology architectures which are homegrown and that connect central, state, and local systems for real-time governance. Second, collaboration, encouraging partnerships between government, industry, academia, and startups to co-develop scalable, context-specific digital solutions. And like I said earlier, third is inclusion, making sure that every citizen of the country, irrespective of geography or his socio-economic status, benefits from the initiatives of digital innovation and resilience planning. In closing, let me emphasize today's theme, innovation, intelligence, and impact. These are not just themes, they, in my understanding, are three pillars of the emerging new governance philosophy. Innovation drives us to explore, intelligence empowers us to decide, and impact reminds us to care, to connect with the people. Together, they form the foundation of Digital Bharat that is not only smart, but also safe, sustainable, and inclusive. As we deliberate through this conclave, let us reaffirm our commitment of harnessing technology for resilience, ensuring that every line of code, every data point, and every policy decision ultimately safeguards lives and strengthens the nation's capacity to face the future with confidence. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I conclude. Thank you, everyone. Jai Hind.